Hello everyone. So today we are going to solve the last problem of the linked list series, that is merge key sorted lists. Okay, I've kept it up for last because it's marked as a hard problem. So now let's read through the problem. So you are given an array of k lists. Okay, each linked list is sorted in ascending order. Merge all the linked lists into one sorted linked list and return it. So what does it mean? Uh, if we see example one, so in this we are given multiple linked list. Okay, and we need to merge all the linked lists and return it in a sorted order. Okay. So basically, like here we have given 1, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 2, 6. So when we'll merge them together, so the sorted order would be this, right? So I hope you got an understanding of the problem. So now let's think of like what can we do to solve this problem. So we have done previously the merge sorted list problem, right? In that we were only having two lists, okay, and we are merging them by comparing the values like whichever is minimum, right? Like if the list one has a minimum value, we put that into the merged list and then move the pointer to the next, similarly like this. Okay, so we can follow a same approach here, similar approach here. So like we are given multiple list. Okay, so basically what can we do? Like we can create a helper function which will merge two lists. So, and I can start iterating over this list array and I can merge these two lists. Okay. And then whatever will be the result, then I can pass that result in this list. So then this will be merged. So basically I will be merging two lists at a time, right? So that way I could merge all of my lists, right? And that way I could get my answer as well, right? So basically like I would start with the first list. I would merge the second list using a helper function. Then I will continue merging the next list. So the number of lists I have, I can call the function a number of times and I can do it. Now the complexity of that problem. Okay. So merging two lists take big of n plus m time. Okay. Where n and m are sizes of the list. Okay. Consider the size of list one is n, the size of list two is m. It will be big of n plus m. Okay. And now for total of, suppose capital N nodes, total of capital N nodes, the time complexity would be k multiplied by n, right? Right. So it will be too much, like the complexity would be very high. So if there would be a lot of list, like if we see in this example, so list length could be up to 500. So if we follow this approach, I think we could get time limit exceeded error because this program will not work on large list because we are doing one by one merge, right? We are not doing it together. So we can optimize the solution further. And for optimization, what we can do is we can use a min-heap. So if you don't know about min-heap, so basically min-heap is also called priority queue. So uh, basically priority queue, whatever elements are stored, okay, is assigned a priority. So if it is a min-heap, so that means the minimum element has the highest priority. That means it will be pulled out first. Okay. So so what can I do is that I can use a priority queue. Basically, I can use a min heap. There are two things, min heap and max heap. For this case, I would use a min heap, and this would allow us to efficiently get the smallest element across the k sorted list, right? So I will get the minimum element from the priority queue. So basically, what I could do is I could add head of each linked list to the min heap. Okay, I could add head. Okay. Now I would extract the smallest node from the heap and add it to the merged list. Okay, I would create a separate merged list. Okay. Now I would move the pointer from the list from which the smallest node was extracted. Okay, and add the next node from that list to the heap. Okay. So I think that might be very confusing to you. So what I am talking about is suppose I have these three lists. Okay. What I'll do is I'll add the first elements into the min heap. So I'll add this one, 1, and 2. So the min heap would contain 1, 1, and 2. Now I would extract the smallest node. So the smallest node would be 1. So I would add 1 to my result. So 1 would be added to my result. Now, since I pulled 1 from this list, so I would take the next element from this list and I would add it to the min heap. So now my min heap would contain 4, 1, and 2. Right? Now I would again extract the smallest element. So my smallest element would be 1. So I would add it to the merge list. So 1, 1 is added. Now, since I have pulled it from here, I would add the next element of this list to the min heap. So I would continuously keep on doing that until my heap is not empty or until I iterate it over a whole heap. Okay. And the heap would always contain at most k elements only, right? At most k element as because we are storing only one node per list at a time, right? Because we are taking out that node and we are replacing it with the node. So we are storing only one node from list. Okay, so it will be of size k only. Okay, and the size of the heap, basically it is ensuring that efficient comparison are done when extracting the smallest element. Okay, so let's start with the code so that we would understand the things better. Okay, so what I'll do is, firstly, I will start with the base case. Okay, so what would be the base case? So if my list is null, like if my list array is null, or basically if it is a len 0, so I would return null because I don't need to do any merging, right? So if it is null or it has a length of 0, then in that case, I would return null, right? I'll define my priority queue. Okay, so in Java, we have a class for priority queue. If you are following other languages, maybe in C++, there is a library, Python as well, you can find for priority queue. Okay, there might be a different way in different languages, but yeah, you can get it. So I would name it as min heap only so that we would know prior, priority queue. Okay, now for this min heap, I basically need to sort the values in, like the minimum value should come on top, right? I want the minimum value to be on the front. So what I can do is I can use a comparator here, okay, so that the minimum value would be on the top. So for comparator, what would I do? Basically, a comma b, right, will be a dot. Basically, list node contains the parameter value, so a dot value minus b dot value. So basically, it will help us basically building the heap in the sorted order. Okay. So minimum value would come first. Okay. Now, as I was talking about, I would add head of each linked list basically to the min heap. Okay. So I'll do that. So for that, I would iterate over the list array. So list node, I would take each node from the list. Okay. And if the node is not null, if the node is not null, I would add it to the min heap. Got it? Min heap dot add node. Make sense? So if I want you to visualize it, so what you can think of it, like it will be a node of a min heap, but you can think it of as number only for now. So this min heap would contain 1, 1, and 2, if you are considering the first example, okay? Okay, so I would have 1, 1, and 2 in my min heap, okay? Now, I need to build a result list, okay? So for that, I can create a dummy node for building my result. Oops. Equal to new list node. All right. And I can initialize it with 0. And I can take a current node that will help me iterate over this dummy node. Okay. So I would assign it to dummy. Okay. Now, until when I have to iterate until the heap becomes empty. Okay. So I'll do a condition until mean heap becomes empty dot is empty. I'll iterate over. Okay. So I basically need to extract the smallest element now. Right. So how will I do that? So as I told you that I've defined a custom comparator in here. So that will keep the minimum element on top. Okay. So if I pop from this heap, I would get the minimum element only. Make sense? So I'll do so so the smallest element would be min heap dot pull. Okay. So that will give me my smallest element. So in this case, it would be 1, right? Now I would assign that smallest element to my this current next, right? So current dot next would be the smallest. So let's take it. So this dummy is currently like this. Okay. Now current dot next becomes smallest. So this would become like 0, 1, right? Now, since the current dot next is changed, so I would change my current to this element now. So current would be current dot next, right? Now, now I want to add the next node from the same list to the heap, right? So now since I got this one from this first list, okay. So now I want to add its next node to the min heap because I have used one element from that list, right? So now I need to add the next node. So I will add the next node from the same list, right, to the heap. Okay. So if next, if it is not null, right, I got the smallest node, so that is from a list. So it would point to that list only. So if it is not null, I would add it to the heap, right? Min heap dot add smallest dot next, right? So now, since this one is added to the result, so now this 4 node will be added. So now min heap would contain 4, 1, and 2. So basically in the order. So 1, 2, and 4. Got it? Now, after this, my list will keep on building, and later on when the min heap is empty, so that will keep me out of the loop, and then I would return dummy node next, which would build my answer. Right? Makes sense. So I would quickly run this code to see if it is working fine. Okay, so the base cases are accepted. Let's submit this code. All right. So it's working fine. It's working as expected. So now what I've done here is like I've used a priority queue. So this heap stores the nodes from k-linked list, okay, sorted by their values, right? So basically this ensures that basically I've used a comparator. So this basically ensures efficient retrieval of the smallest element. Okay. Now I'm adding nodes to the heap. So I'm adding only head nodes to the heap initially because they represent the smallest element in each list because we are given that each linked list is sorted. So we'll get the smallest element only. So for now I've added the head of the linked lists. Okay. Now for merging, what I've done here is I have extracted the smallest node from the heap and attached it to the merge list. Makes sense. And if the extracted node has a next pointer, I'll push the next node to the heap. So that is what I'm doing in here, right? And I would return dummy.next, which simplifies the process of appending nodes to the merge list. So, so I hope you got and like what would be the time and space complexity for this particular program. So now the time complexity would be like in like the total number of nodes will be n, and the cost of heap operation is log k. So the time complexity would be n log k, which is way better if we would have done merging two sorted lists at a time, right? So uh, this is better. And what would be the space complexity? So it would be big of k because we use a heap for storing k nodes only. We have k different lists, so big of k only the time the space complexity because we could have taken the heap of size all of the list, but we have taken it for k only so that we could use less space only. So I hope you got this particular problem. This is a hard problem, but and there are multiple ways to approach through this problem, but this is uh, an optimized approach, and this would run your code in less number of time. Okay, so I hope you got the solution, and this is all from the linked list playlist. Now I will start matrices. So I'll see you there. Please make sure to subscribe, like my channel, and have a good day.